So good afternoon. Thank you so much for having me here, and glad to be here to share the Carrier Ethernet regional as well as a worldwide development. In addition, I also wanted to talk a little bit about why Carrier Ethernet has been taking the world by storm in terms of both on the wide area network side from services perspective as well as from the network perspective for businesses as well as for telecommunication service providers. MEF is really the defining body of Carrier Ethernet. I know it's probably new terms for many of you, but we have been doing the work in terms of accelerated adoption of Carrier Ethernet for the last 10 years, and this year happy to be the 10-year anniversary for MEF. Primarily is for the service providers and to be able to deploy the next generation infrastructure, as well as for enterprises, businesses like yourself, to be able to deploy the next generation wide area network services. Now, let me give you some examples of the Carrier Ethernet applications for people like yourself and implementing it. So the first one is really talking about the inter-site communications for government applications, which has actually happened right here in Auckland. The challenge was the Auckland Council really trying to integrate multiple local agencies, authority into one unified entity. And the challenge is obviously to integrate all the telecommunications and data networks across all these authorities to develop a ubiquitous service, easy to use communication, and then also provide high availability for some of the mission critical applications. So with that, the proposed solution is a Carrier Ethernet-based solution, the ELAN-based solution, connecting all 17 sites, okay? And then the bandwidth per site as needed. So obviously, it is really beneficial to the government agencies to have a ubiquitous connectivity among all the authorities within the unified the console, so that it gave the capability of delivering the applications. This is one of the examples of we've seen that happen in many parts of the world, where the ELAN services are becoming the literally extension of the LAN service, which is you probably setting up in every single businesses today. And the ELAN service, especially with the ability to control different classes of services associated with the applications, gave you that capability to be able to deliver the applications end-to-end with the SLAs you're expecting. We're doing 3 types of certification. One of them is a service certification. That's really helping you, enterprises and businesses, to be able to assure that the services your primary service provider deliver to you are compliant with the MEF specification. That's one of the questions that you really always should ask when you getting Ethernet services, whether these are MEF certified services. And it is important because that gave you the overall standardization, compliance with the global standards. So it's really important. Okay, so there's 52 certified providers worldwide. Obviously, proud to point out, Vector is the sole certified service provider here in New Zealand. Well, here's the recommended actions here. It really investigated wealth of technical information on the via MEF website, which I will give you here shortly, and also determine which application would, mostly benefit from a Carrier Ethernet implementation. You can take a look at what the things you need to do there, And last and not least is really work with your service providers to check the suitability of service offerings, and really, kind of pushing your service providers to be able to have the MEF certified services. That would give you the ability, international compatibility around the world, literally. So with that, I want to thank you very much, and visit our website here at the MetroEtherForum.org or EthernetAcademy.net. Thank you. Thank you.